We are all pretty excited to be moving toward a direction that seems to be getting us back to normal. Vaccinations are being administered, schools and businesses are opening up. Even here at City Hall, we are back to work full-time in all city facilities. But our city leaders know this is no time to become complacent. They want to make sure City Hall is safe for employees as well as anyone who wants to visit us here. We spoke with Dr. Lisa Morris-Hibler about the safety protocols you can expect when visiting City Hall. Since the coronavirus struck our world a year ago, new protocols were put into place for staff that continued to come into Las Vegas City Hall as essential workers,
normal temperature,
including temperature checks and social distancing. As the state and our schools began to open up more, so did City Hall. March 15th, all workers were required to report back to work, so now those protocols are required of even more people, both those who work here and those residents with business with the city.
We have really done a lot of things here at the City of Las Vegas to ensure that not only that our employees are working in a safe environment, but also that our customers and citizens also have a safe place to come.
Dr. Lisa Morris-Hibler says as soon as you step onto a city property, those safety measures begin.
You'll notice that first is a screening. So when people enter the building, we're still doing the temperature checks. Employees have the ability to fill out the questions through the app. Then they take their temperature. Same with the citizens. When they come in, they're asked a series of health questions, and then they are screened for their temperature as well. You'll see stations throughout the building for hand sanitizer. Of course, nothing is better than hand washing, so we still encourage frequent washing of your hands for 20 seconds. And then continuing to wear our face shields and social distancing.
When it comes to public meetings such as city council or planning, even though a 50% capacity is permitted, Dr. Morris-Hibler says we are sticking to a smaller number in council chambers to adhere to the 6-foot social distancing mandate.
We get a lot of our direction from the state. So the state has increased the capacity limits. However, what's still in place is the 6 feet social distancing. So when you take into consideration the capacity limits and the social distancing, oftentimes that reduces even further the number of people you can have in any given space. So for instance, our city chamber, we only can have 98 people in the chamber at any given time.
County school districts started reopening on a limited basis beginning March 1st with children pre-K to 3rd grade. March 22nd, the second wave of older students began going back to school. Eventually, all grades will be back. While this is welcome news to kids who've been missing their classmates, teachers, and extracurricular activities, it presents a new challenge to parents opting to continue distance learning or those trying to juggle hybrid schedules.
As a parent of 3 children, I understand what it's like. It's been a very tough year. Many of our children still haven't returned to school, and those that have are still on some sort of a hybrid. We have been running the Vegas Strong Academy. We have kept that in place, not only for our city employees, but for the community as well. And we understand that the Clark County School District in particular is still phasing kids back in, but we still have that resource available. So if anybody's interested, I would really encourage them to look into that as a resource.
The ultimate goal of these safety measures is to make sure we approach this new wave of openings mandated by the state in a safe manner so we can keep moving forward, not allowing complacency to possibly force a step back. Those safety protocols apply to all city buildings, even the parking garage across from City Hall as soon as you get out of your car. We want to take a moment to thank our Operations and Maintenance Facilities Division. They have gone above and beyond the call of duty to keep all of our city facilities extra clean and sanitized.